Hello, dear friends. I'm very happy we meet again here at Super U3, a space where we share knowledge, experiences, and inspiring books that help us grow as individuals and live a happier, more meaningful life. Have you ever wondered why a single criticism can haunt us for weeks, while words of encouragement often fade away in minutes? Why does the human brain cling so tightly to negative experiences, yet let positive ones slip by so quickly? This is no coincidence. Even though humans are considered the most intelligent species, our brains still carry millions of years of evolutionary legacy, a survival mechanism that prioritizes caution, fear, and danger. This negativity bias once protected our ancestors, but in the modern world, it often traps us in anxiety, stress, and unhappiness. Dr. Rick Hanson, a leading expert in neuroscience and positive psychology, has spent years researching and demonstrating that the brain is not rigid but highly adaptable throughout life. By combining neuroscience, evolutionary biology, and mindfulness practices, he wrote Hardwiring Happiness. The central message of this book is, happiness is not a luxury, but a skill anyone can learn and cultivate. The key is learning how to reprogram the brain, shifting it away from negative loops and into a positive, adaptive state. That is how we nurture calm, confidence, and resilience from within. Why does the brain need to be rewired? In life, we constantly face challenges, from work and studies to health issues and relationships. Scientists suggest our ability to overcome difficulties depends on three main factors: the level of challenge, how big or small the problem is; our vulnerability, how sensitive or fragile we are, mentally and emotionally; inner strengths, the internal resources we can draw upon. Of these, inner strength is the most crucial. Some of it is genetic, but most of it can be built through daily practice. If we neglect it, the brain strengthens old habits automatically. But if we train it consciously, we can reshape who we are. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to change. The scientific term neuroplasticity may sound technical, but it is simple. It's the brain's ability to change its structure and function based on experience. Every thought, feeling, and action leaves an imprint, carving pathways in the brain. The more they're repeated, the stronger those pathways become. For example, if a student always gets anxious before exams, their brain will tightly link exam with stress. But if they deliberately create positive experiences and train their brain to respond differently, the anxiety pathway will weaken while a calm pathway grows stronger. Here's the catch. By default, the brain gives priority to negative experiences. Imagine you have 20 events in a day. One unpleasant moment can overshadow the 19 good ones. That's why sensational news, scandals, and negativity online so easily fuel worry, comparison, and insecurity. The brain's red and green states. Rick Hanson explains that the brain operates in two basic modes: red state, reactive mode, when we're tense, defensive, quick to anger, anxious, or overwhelmed; green state, responsive mode, when we feel calm, safe, flexible, and satisfied even in difficulty. For instance, imagine driving to work and someone cuts you off. In the red state, you explode with anger and ruin your day. In the green state, you just smile and think, maybe they're in a hurry, then move on peacefully. Spending more time in the green state floods the body with endorphins, reduces stress, boosts immunity, and even extends life. The H.E.A.L Method, 4 steps to rewire the brain. Dr. Hanson proposes a simple but powerful 4-step process to reprogram the brain. Notice and generate positive experiences. Pay more attention to them. For example, instead of ignoring children's laughter, feel the joy in it. Be grateful for small things: a cool drink, a sunset, a stranger's smile. Enrich, prolong, and deepen the experience. Don't let joy vanish too quickly. When you drink tea, admire flowers, or walk outside, slow down. Use all 5 senses. Let the peace soak in. Absorb. Let the experience become part of you. When recalling a happy moment, allow gratitude and warmth to spread and imprint on your memory. Over time, your brain builds a solid foundation of positivity. Link: use positive experiences to heal negative ones. Don't try to erase old memories, but place them next to comforting ones. When painful memories arise, they'll be softened by warmth and compassion instead of just hurt. Happiness is a trainable skill. Think of the brain as fertile soil. Whatever seeds you plant will grow. If you regularly focus on gratitude, kindness, and love, you'll naturally cultivate strong inner resilience. Rick Hansen believes that if more people learned to sustain the green state, our world would be safer, more connected, and more compassionate. Every positive neuron you strengthen in yourself doesn't just transform you, it ripples out as healing energy to others. Happiness is no longer a vague idea or a lucky gift. It is a choice and a habit you can train. And your journey can begin right now, the moment you start noticing, savoring, and storing the good that already surrounds you.